Hello, friends. My God, let me tell you what my fat ass has been doing today. Oh, my God. Well, since I bought a $650 bicycle like a month ago, I thought it would be a good idea to go riding. Try to get some riding on the bicycle. So I put on the dick helmet and I got on the Tank Killer. And I'm actually very proud of myself because I made it from my house, which is in Eastwood, a part of Houston, all the way to downtown, which probably isn't that far for those of you who are used to riding bicycles. But for me, it seemed like I was fucking Lance Armstrong. And there was this one hill. I thought it would be a good idea to pick up some steam going into the hill so I have some oomph coming up out of the hill. So I'm pedaling along. My crotch is on fire. And I hit the hill, the down part. And of course, I didn't remember that when you hit the down part, it's going to accelerate even more. So I felt like 500 pounds of Comet going down the hill. And then it swooped up into the up part of the hill. And suddenly, the up part of the hill grew by about 50 feet. So I'm trying to shift down gears. I'm tired from the acceleration. And I finally crest. And I have to stop. Because it was too much to handle. I haven't experienced a bike ride. Except for the tool around the block I did. In about several years. 20 years maybe. So, I got to downtown and then I realized I'm going to have to ride back. Wherever I'm stop, I'm only halfway done. That's when that kicked in. So I made it back and then I got home and I had a little pet project that I've been working on. In our house, we hire somebody to come mow the yard, but they do not do any trimming. So, some of the bushes have gotten a little out of hand. In fact, complete trees have sprouted up next to other trees. And usually I just let this go, but about once a year I get a real OCD moment and all that shit has to go. So the other day I was at the dollar store and I bought a dollar store saw and a dollar store hedge clipper thing. And so when I got through my bike ride, look at me. Look how red and pasty and sweaty I am. Wow. Anyway, I decided to go out there and just chop down some wood. So I get out there with my dollar saw and I start hacking at this tree. And sweat is already... Look at this. Look at this. Look at that! Anyway, I guess the neighbor saw or heard the commotion of me wrestling with these bushes and came over with his not powered, it wasn't electric, it was like some sort of miracle saw, like his super secret saw, and just took that tree and went, oh, my God, thank you so much. He goes, is there anything else? Well, now that you're here, could you help me get rid of this bush? Done, like in a second. So I threw my dollar store saw away. Apparently it wasn't up to snuff as the wonderful neighbor. And now this is the same neighbor who, 3 years ago when we refused to pay anyone to mow our yard, I guess either out of sympathy or disgust, secretly mowed our yard one day. He also trimmed a bush last year that's kind of getting into his yard and trimmed it. And so when I said this other bush is too big, he goes, yeah, it's too big. In his sweet, barely can speak English way, I could, yeah, Good. So let's get this done. Ooh, hold on one second. So I'm back. How was everyone's Christmas? I obviously have been a little out of touch with the blogging. Just decided not to do any blogging. I just want to do Christmas things. My Christmas was fine. I stayed in Houston and had dinner and with friends and we hung around and we ate and we got on each other's nerves. We made each other cry and then we made up. It was just like being at home. It was great. I did treat my truck, to a little bath. Not just any bath. I took it to the Splish and Splash car wash down in Webster, Texas, and paid $300 to have it completely detailed, including buffing it with composite to try to get out scratches and the weird sap that has dried on it over the years. And apparently it was the talk of the Splish and Splash car wash, because I drove up and I said, yeah, here's my truck, and you said it would be done. I got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I went, well, you said it would be done by noon. He goes, not this truck. This is an all-day truck. Okay, so I leave, and about 3:30 I call the lady to find out if it's definitely going to be done by 5 o'clock, and she goes, who are you again? I said, I drove the Black Explorer sports track. Oh, you. Everybody's talking about that truck. You aren't going to believe your eyes when you see that truck. So apparently the redo on my truck was the talk of the Splish and Splash that day, and they did not lie. I picked that truck up, and it looked fantastic. Now, of course, there were some scratches and dings that they were going to be able to get out with some hand buffing thing or sander or whatever they do. I don't know. But it looked like it came right off the showroom, the parts that weren't already chipped. It looked great. The inside was miraculous. Now, you know, I'm a bit of a slob. I don't care if things spill. Doesn't bother me that much. And a car that's 6 years old and got 90,000 miles on it, I don't care if Coke spills on it. It doesn't make me any difference. But they got out every stain. They even armor-alled my floor, which, let me tell you, looks good, but not so practical when a 300-pound man tries to get in and he puts his foot in and goes sliding across the truck. Or trying to get out of the truck and trying to get traction so that he can get out of the vehicle. That's not so helpful. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. I hope all you had a Merry Christmas. I'm in a great mood. Maybe the bike ride and the exercise. Maybe exercise really does make you feel good after a while. Maybe it does. Maybe it really does. Maybe they're not lying about that. Have a happy New Year. New Year. Yeah. Have a happy New Year. Have a happy New Year, everyone. I am going to a concert in Oklahoma City. I will be seeing the Flaming Lips. And that's about it. Amos needs a haircut. Come here, real quick. Come here. Show everybody your shaggy dog impression. Where are your eyeballs? Huh? Where? Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh. That makes me so happy. All right, peace out, everybody. Just a little addendum to the new washed car story. I took my new washed car and my pet Amos over to a friend's house for Christmas where we ate, and they fed him leftover turkey bones and turkey meat, where on the ride back in the brand new car he promptly vomited all over the seat. Merry Christmas.